Hi, this is Mrs. A of Math A Matic. In today's video, you're going to learn about solving quadratic equations by completing the square. But before that, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel to watch more videos. Now, paano ba tayo mag-solve ng quadratic equation using completing the square? Okay, so mayroon akong example dito. X squared plus 8x plus 7 is equal to 0. And what are the steps? How to do that? Una, rewrite the equation into the form ax squared plus bx is equal to c. So ayan, hindi pa nakasulat. So kailangan ilipat natin yung 7 sa kabilang side. To do that, kailangan gawin natin, mag-add tayo ng negative 7. Para ito maging 0, ang magiging equation na ngayon natin ay x squared plus 8x is equal to negative 7. Now, second step, add a number to both sides in order to get a perfect square trinomial on the left side. Mag-add tayo ng number both sides of the equation para daw yung nasa left side ay magiging perfect square. So ayan, mag-add tayo dito at dito din sa kabila. Paano tayo mag-add? Ang gagawin natin, take half of b. Kunin natin kalahati ng b and then square it. So 8, half of it is 4, then square. So 4 squared. So ayan ang number ng mga inad natin sa both sides of the equation. Ngayon, itong trinomial dito ngayon sa side na to ay perfect square trinomial na. So pwede na siya nating i-factor. Kung hindi mo alam kung paano mag-factor ng perfect square trinomial, may video ako about this one. Now, paano natin ngayon gawin yan? Mayroon ako ditong parenthesis. Simply, tuturo ko sa inyo ang technique. Get the square root of x squared, and that is x. Get the square root of 4 squared, and that is 4. And then square it. So parang kinopya mo lang itong x dito at yung 4 dyan. And then square it. That's simple. Is equal to negative 7 plus 16. 4 times 4. Then simplify natin yung negative 7 plus 16, that is 9. And then next step, take the square root of both sides. So kunin natin yung square root ng bawat side ng equation. Ito ngayon ay magiging, makakancel na. Magiging 8x plus 4 na lang sa side na to. At dito naman, kunin natin yung square root of 9, and 9 is a perfect square, and the square root is 3. But, kailangan, pag kinukuha natin yung square root, positive and negative. So, meron tayong x plus 4 is equal to positive 3, negative 3. Pwede natin paghiwalayin yan. Yung isa, equate natin sa positive 3, yung isa naman negative 3. Now, pwede natin ma-solve yung value ng x. Unahin natin muna dito sa left side. Mag-add lang tayo ng negative 4. Mag-add tayo ng negative 4 sa kabilang side ng equation. Para ito ay maging 0, masasolve na natin yung x. Isolate natin yung x. So, x is equal to negative 1. Sa kabilang side o sa kabilang equation, ganun din ang gagawin. Mag-add ka rin ng negative 4. Para ito ay maging 0, ang maiiwan na lang dyan ay x, and that is negative 7. Ganun lang. Next. Ayan. X squared minus 10x is equal to negative 16. So, okay na yung form niya. Nakaganito na siya. So, ang gawin na lang natin ay mag-add na lang tayo ng number on both sides of the equation. So, ayan. Ano ang number na i-add natin? Kunin natin yung kalahati ng b. Ang b natin ay negative 10. So, negative 5 squared. Dito sa kabilang side, negative 5 squared din. So, ayan. Yan yung mga in-add natin. Now, pa-factor na natin ito. Perfect square trinomial, at isi-simplify lang natin yun sa kabilang side. So, ayan ang factored form niya. quantity x minus 5, so copy lang yung x, copy lang yung negative 5, and then square mo lang. Is equal to negative 16 plus 25 dahil negative 5 times negative 5. And pwede pa natin i-simplify ito, magiging 9. Then take the square root. Ayan. Maka-cancel na yan. Ang matitira na lang dyan sa side na yan is x minus 5. Then is equal to plus and minus 3. Because square root of 9 is 3. Now, again, pwede natin paghiwalayin ulit ito. Yung isang equation, equate natin sa positive 3. Yung isa naman, negative 3. Then we can now solve for the value of x. Here, by adding 5. By adding 5 on the other side of the equation. This becomes 0. X is equal to 8. Same thing here. Positive 5 also there. And this becomes 0. X is equal to positive 2. So, ayan ang value ng x natin. 8 and 2. Let's have another one. Okay, here, you notice, in the previous examples, we have the coefficient of x squared is 1, while here, it's greater than 1. In this case, wherein the value of a is greater than 1, we need to divide all terms by whatever the coefficient of a, and that is 3. This one, that is equal to 1. 12 divided by 3, that is 4. And then negative 6 divided by 3 is 2. So the new equation now is equal to x squared plus 4x is equal to negative 2. And that's the time that we are going to add the number on both sides of the equation. And to do that, we have take half of 4 and then square it. Half of 4 is 2 squared, so 2 times 2 squared. On the other side is also 2 squared. Ganun din sa kabilang side. So, ayan na. So, ngayon, ang gagawin natin, fa-factor na uli natin ito kasi ito ay perfect square trinomial at isi-simplify lang natin yun sa kabilang side. So, ayan na ngayon ang factored form niya. X or quantity x plus 2 squared is equal to negative 2 plus 4 and that is equal to 2. Again, take the square root of this. This is, what is left here is x plus 2 is equal to positive and negative 2. Paghiwalayin ulit natin, yung isa equate natin sa positive square root of 2, yung isa naman ay equate natin sa negative square root of 2. Napansin nyo dito, ang square root of 2, ang 2 ay hindi perfect square. So, hindi natin pwede makuha yung square root niya. Pwede siya pero decimal. So, hindi na natin kailangan gawin yon kasi yung square root of 2 nasa simplest form na. Now, anong gagawin natin next dito? Tayo ngayon ay mag-add ng negative 2 on both sides of the equation to solve for x. Now, hindi natin pwede pagsamahin itong positive square root of 2 and negative 2. Hindi sila similar terms. So, ang gagawin natin, just copy. So, what we have is x is equal to negative 2 plus square root of 2. Same thing on the other side. We need to add negative 2. And negative 2 here too. And that is 0. X is equal to negative 2 minus square root of 2. Sorry about that. That's a train from New York to here in our place. Next, we have 2x squared plus 6x minus 8 is equal to 0. So, dalawa yung gagawin natin dito bago tayo mag-add ng number on both sides. Kailangan itong negative 8, mapunta siya sa kabila at may divide natin lahat ng terms by 2. So, ayan. Gawin natin. Mag-add lang tayo ng positive 8, both sides of the equation. And then, magdi-divide tayo ng 2. Okay. This is now 1. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So what we have now is x squared plus 3x is equal to 4. And then, saka tayo gumawa or mag-add ng number. So ngayon, kunin natin yung half ng 3. Hindi na kailangan gawin mong decimals. Okay na siya pag fraction as long na sa lowest term. So ang half ng 3 ay simply gawin lang nating fraction 3 halves. So 3 halves here, 3 halves on the other side and square it. So ayan, 3 over 2, then square it. And then, fa-factor lang natin. So ayan lang yung factor niya. X plus 3 halves quantity squared. On the other side, ito yung sisimplify natin. 9 over 4 siya because kailangan yung 3 squared, 3 times 3 din yon. Then yung 2 squared, 2 times 2, that's why 4. And we can simplify this. 4 times 4, that is 16, plus 9, 25 over 4. And that's the time that we are going to take the square root of both sides. And that is, what is left here is x plus 3 halves. And we can take the square root of 25 and 4 because they are perfect square. But don't forget the plus and minus. So what we have now here is x plus 3 halves is equal to positive and negative 5 over 2. Now, we can now separate that. Pwede natin paghiwalayin. Ang isa equates sa positive 5 over 2, yung isa naman negative 5 over 2. Okay, so unahin muna natin dito. X plus 3 halves is equal to positive 5 over 2. So anong gagawin natin? We need to add negative 3 halves on both sides of the equation. Ito ay magiging 0. At ito naman, simplify natin. Pareho ang denominator. So simply, add lang natin yung numerator. 5 plus negative 3, and that is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Next, on the other side, x plus 3 halves is equal to negative 5 over 2. And again, we need to add negative 3 halves on both sides para ito ay maging 0. At ito naman ngayon, pareho ulit ang denominator nila, kaya add lang natin. Negative 5 plus negative 3, that is negative 8 over 2. Or equal to negative 4. That's all. Thank you for watching and see you on the next one. Bye-bye.